I teach here at Amy Hourigan's Portrait Studio. I offer piano lessons and guitar lessons. That includes all ages. You know, I teach adults and children, even some fairly young children in certain circumstances. Jeremy Browning, I was raised in this area. Over the years, well, actually in 1997 I started out doing ministerial work. I did casework for a few years and worked in education as well. I've taught music independently for the last probably 10 or 12 years. In addition to that, I write and record music quite often. I work with my producer Chris Lieber in Indianapolis. It's just a good opportunity for her to promote my business as a teacher. Also, she has a really flourishing business here as it is, but it also gets other people in the door, you know, who might, you know, be interested in what she does as well as what I do with music. Mm-hmm. I'd like to continue to build to build up a base of students here and just to continue to add to the days that I'm teaching. Right now I'm scheduled here on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I do have Saturday lessons as well. There's a difference. The weekly ones are 30 minutes a week. Or the ones, you know, on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are 30 minutes a week, and then the lessons that are on Saturday are an hour every 2 weeks. Yeah, it happened very quickly. Amy put out a couple posts on Facebook, and Monday and Tuesday filled up really fast. Thursday's about to fill up. So there is there are some miscellaneous spots still available on those days. So, you know, you've got a spot here and there in between, and if it continues to grow, I might consider adding, you know, one more day to the week. Well, right now I'm not sure of the age of the oldest I have right now, because I'm just going to be meeting with that person this weekend, but I do have a couple of adult students already, and I guess the youngest right now is a 3-year-old, which it's very rare, but he seems to be able. He's proven that he's able to concentrate and able to understand what I want him to do. So, you know, it's an exception to the rule, but it happens sometime. Generally, I recommend at least, though, being 4, 5, or 6, and then we kind of do a trial for the month and see how they do. The keyboard's here, so they don't have to bring a keyboard or anything like that. They do have to bring a guitar. If they're taking guitar lessons, they need to bring a guitar. They can purchase accessories that they need from Amy. Amy, in addition to her photography business, offers, you know, guitar, music accessories, and instructional books too. As far as piano lessons go, I use the Bastion series of piano books. She can order those for students when they come in. As far as guitar students go, I have a couple of books that I pull from, but it generally depends on the student, you know, as far as which one I use. Over the years, I mean, I took lessons when I was a kid. I played by ear a lot when I was a kid too. I played a lot of different instruments. I took up piano first probably in 1983 or 84. That's when I took up piano the first time. And I played guitar when I was a child, but I really didn't take it up very seriously actually until probably, you know, when I may have been 20 when I actually started playing it more seriously. They can contact Amy at her portrait studio. That number's 270-535-2266, or they can also connect with her on Facebook, and she generally will put them in contact with me. I think she has my phone number posted on Facebook as well. Yes, there are still some openings available, and one more thing I forgot to mention earlier is that I actually teach students to play by ear and to sight read. So, you know, teach them to play by ear and to read music off a page. And then generally with kids, now obviously with adults it's more, what I teach is more based on what the adult's interested in learning. With kids I will start teaching both, and then will emphasize one or the other the more the child develops technique and develops their own style. Yeah, actually, incidentally, I do offer I offer theory lessons, but that's a very rare request, and it's never you know, it's never in the headline necessarily. Yeah. But I think something like guitar and piano instruction would be fine. I've recorded several albums over the years. My most recent album is called "I'll Take You Home," and I do have that available for sale. You can. There's a website, JeremyBrowningVideo.com. Type that in all the way. That's the easiest way to get there, the quickest way. Also, you can check out CD Baby in iTunes as well. And incidentally, one more thing I'll go ahead and mention while we're talking. We are going to have an open house here at Amy's Portrait Studio on March 28th. It'll begin at 10 and end at 2. It's going to be really informal, you know, coffee and cookies, things like that. People can just come in and leave as they please. We'll be mingling and talking, and we may get up front and play 2 or 3 tunes in the course of the day as well.